Well, we did it. We finally bought a generator. It wasn't really planned either. And I had my mind set that we were going to get like a Honda or a Yamaha because they're proven, they're known, but they're expensive. I stopped at Harbor Freight. I know, Harbor Freight. And they had a Predator 3500. It's right here. They had this generator for $699. I figured, well, I'll give it a shot. I'll check it out and see if it's worth it or not. I looked online at reviews, and there's a couple YouTube videos I looked at, and nobody really had anything bad to say about them. Whether or not it's going to last as long as a Honda, I kind of doubt it. But we don't plan on using this thing very heavily. So I'll get it out of the box and we'll see what we got. Alright, so right at the top, they give you, what is this? Probably a spark plug wrench. I'm not sure. Find out. Yep, spark plug wrench, screwdriver, and then you got your 12 volt lead. Funnel. Then the generator itself. Give you a 30 amp twist lock RV adapter. Doesn't have an RV plug on it, but they give you the adapter. Instructions, and they tell you how to start it. And there it is. Not all that heavy. Kind of awkward in the box because of the size, but generator itself, not that bad. And it has wheels. Now, when I was debating on which generator to get, I thought about getting two of the small 2,000 watt generators, which the size is more convenient, they're easier to handle. But then I'd have two engines to maintain, two engines to put gas in, oil changes. So, I don't know, I just opted for this one for the price. Hopefully it'll hold up. Like I said before, I don't know how it's going to do in the long run, but I don't have very high expectations. Now, if this thing does fail on me and I need parts, good luck. Good luck getting it fixed. So I'll just have to deal with those problems as they come along. If down the line it dies and I end up getting a Honda and everybody's going to say, oh, you should have got a Honda. Well, I guess I'll learn and you guys will learn at my expense. So before we start this thing up, we're going to have to put some oil in it. So oil fill is in here. And right in there's the oil fill cap. Looks like kind of a pain to get to, but I guess that's why they give you this funnel. I went to Walmart and got just some 10W30 oil. Now in the instruction manual it says after 8 hours of use to change the oil. So I'm going to break it in with 3/4 of a load on the engine for 8 hours and then change it. I'm going to dump about half of this in and see what the oil level's at. Alright, it's about half. And it's half full. And it's full. Alright, got gas in it, got oil in it, ready to fire it up. Now in the instructions it says to make sure that your economy switch is off when you start it. This does have electric start here, but I'm going to pull start it the first time just because I want to see how well it pull starts. And here's your off, run, and start, which start is choke. And then once it's fired up, switch it back to run. So let's give it a shot. Wow, one pull. One pull. It's running at 124 volts, 0 amps, 0 hours on it. Let's turn the economy on. This thing is quiet, very quiet. Wow. Can't believe how quiet this thing is. I guess I have to plug something into it. See how it does. Alright, so we got this little electric heater. It's got a high and low setting. I'm going to put it on the low setting. Plug it in and see how it does. .122 volts, 10 amps, 1,317 watts. Yeah, turn this on high. I am thoroughly impressed at how quiet this thing is. Absolutely impressed. 12 amps, 1,467 watts. I'm going to turn this off so that way we can do the proper break-in. Alright, so I've decided I'm going to plug our trailer into it. The battery that's in this thing, I haven't taken it out or anything, even though it's cold and snowing, because the battery's junk. It's just junk. It's pretty low right now. Do have the lights on and everything, but I can plug the generator into it and let the converter run. That should pull some watts, help break this thing in. Okay, so here's something I found I don't like. Here's your RV adapter. When you put this in and twist it to lock it, it's putting the ground wire kind of off to the side. So when you plug this in, it twists it back to where it's unlocked and just come out. Don't like that. So I think a workaround is going to be to stick the cable through the handle. Then stick that in there and plug it in this way. Alright, this time I want to use the battery to start it. I want to see how well the electric start works. So I'm going to remove this panel. Here's the battery. Wow, that's a tiny little battery. There's the battery cables. Battery's connected. The little rubber caps pushed back over. I have no idea if the battery's even charged. Since it's been disconnected, we will find out. If it doesn't start on the battery, we already know how easy it starts on the pull. Nice. Alright, let's plug this in. Well, let's go to Eco Throttle. Reading 0 amps, but but I do have a hardwired surge protector in there. It usually takes it a minute before it starts pulling power. I don't know how well it's going to work on generator power. Maybe we should go in and look at that. Well, I can't get it to focus because I'm so close here. That's the monitor for our surge protector, and it is showing an error of E9, which says data link lost or data link error or something like that. So I'm just going to flip this switch on it to bypass the surge protector. And we've got power. I heard the generator load down just a little bit, so let's check it out. Okay, so at 124 volts, 2.3 amps, 285 watts. I'm going to go kick the fridge on and see if that changes it. Now at 4.5 amps, 553 watts. I'm going to turn the fan on the air conditioner. A little too cold to run the AC, so I'm just going to try the fan. Yep, 841 now. I'll just let it run like this for a little while. I might turn the fridge off, let the fan run on the AC. Just kind of give us a break in. Alright, so I should have 8 hours run time on this now. Let's see. 6.7 amps. Been running, I've been running 817 watts, 8 hours. So we'll go ahead and shut this down. Alright, so I want to change this oil while it's still hot. That way all the metal particles are kind of suspended in the oil, and I want to make sure that oil flows because it's pretty cold out today. So I pulled this little door off here, it's access door. And right down here, looks like maybe a 10mm bolt. Pull that out. There's a little plug here in the bottom for the oil to come out. So I put this up on crates just to make it easier for me to get this pan under here for the oil to drain into. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that plug and get some of that oil out. Alright, so here's the oil that came out. Now this pan was dirty. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little bit of metal in there. So what I'm going to do is refill the oil, and I'm going to run it for, I don't know, they say the break-in process takes 25 hours. So I'm going to increase the load on the generator and probably just run it until it's 25 hours. Then change the oil again. Alright, the oil's changed. Topped off the gas. That was absolutely painless. Went really quick. This thing hardly holds any oil. So let's fire it up again. Start. Hit the starter. We're up and running. We'll plug the RV back in, and then I got that little space heater I'm going to plug in. I want to try and pull about 1,000 watts out of this. About 524 watts. $1,800. 1,899 watts. Put this on high. There we go. 2,069 watts. 17 amps. Alright, so the generator in the background's running. I gotta say, overall, so far, granted it's only been 8 hours, I am absolutely thrilled with this purchase. I heard nothing but good things about it. I'm hoping it holds up. If anything goes wrong with it, you guys will know. As of right now, I would recommend this to anybody looking for an inverter generator. It's absolutely worth it.